Death by Soap, the eerie tale of the Soap-Maker of Correggio. Soap and tea cakes, ordinary everyday items, but what if these simple objects hid a sinister secret? What if they were forged from the unthinkable? This is the true horrifying story of Leonarda Cianciulli, better known as the Soap-Maker of Correggio. Leonarda Cianciulli's life was full of sadness and misfortune. Her story is one of relentless tragedy and deep-rooted superstition. Born in 1893, she had a terrible childhood marked by poverty and neglect. Her early years were spent in a small, crumbling house in rural Italy. She believed her mother put a curse on her, a belief that haunted her throughout her life. This belief changed her life in a horrible way, leading her down a path of fear and superstition. Cianciulli had a bad marriage filled with strife and unhappiness. Her relationship with her husband was strained and distant. Leonarda had 17 children, but only 4 survived past infancy. The loss of her children left her deeply saddened and emotionally unstable. The constant grief and fear of losing more children haunted her every day. Every loss made her believe in the curse even more, driving her to the brink of madness. She became obsessed with the safety of her surviving children, especially her oldest son, Giuseppe. The thought of something bad happening to him consumed her, and she lived in constant fear. Cianciulli finally found happiness when her son Giuseppe was born. Her life, which had been filled with hardship and sorrow, suddenly had a new purpose. Giuseppe was the light in her dark world. She loved him very much. He was her whole world. Every smile, every laugh, every tear of his was precious to her. Keeping him safe was all that mattered, but she was still afraid of the curse. The fear gnawed at her day and night. When World War II broke out, the threat of losing Giuseppe to the war drove her to the edge. Her love for him, which was already intense, became twisted and dark. She was willing to do anything to keep him safe, no matter the cost. Desperate for a solution, Cianciulli turned to the supernatural. She began to believe in magic and frequently consulted fortune tellers, hoping to find a way to protect her beloved son. In her desperation, she devised a terrifying plan. She believed that dark magic and rituals could shield Giuseppe from the horrors of war. The fortune tellers convinced her that human sacrifices were the key to ensuring her son's safety. Driven by her twisted love and fear, she was ready to commit unthinkable acts to protect him. Cianciulli killed 3 women she knew, each one a friend or acquaintance who trusted her. She tricked them into coming to her house by offering to help them with personal problems or promising them work. Once they were inside, she attacked them without warning. Her first victim was Faustina Setti, a spinster hoping to find a husband. Leonarda promised to help her, but instead she drugged Faustina, killed her with an axe and dismembered her body. Using caustic soda, Leonarda boiled the remains into soap. But she didn't stop there. The blood from the body was baked into tea cakes, which she served to friends and family. Over the next year, Leonarda claimed 2 more victims, Francesca Soavi and Virginia Cacioppo. Each met the same gruesome fate, their bodies transformed into soap and baked goods. Leonarda rationalized her crimes as sacrifices to protect her son. But beneath the surface there was something far more disturbing, a twisted sense of satisfaction in her work. Leonarda might have continued her spree if not for the disappearance of her 3rd victim, Virginia, a former opera singer. Virginia's sister grew suspicious and reported her concerns to the police. A subsequent investigation led authorities straight to Leonarda's door. Cianciulli calmly admitted to everything to the authorities, describing exactly what she did. Her confession was chilling, detailing the gruesome process without a hint of remorse. During her trial in 1946, she was found guilty and sent to prison for 30 years and then a mental hospital for 3 years. Justice was served, but the scars remained. Leonarda Cianciulli died on October 15, 1970, in the Women's Criminal Asylum of Pozzuoli. Her story remains one of the most bizarre and horrifying cases in criminal history, a tale of desperation, superstition, and unspeakable cruelty. And that, my friends, is the twisted tale of the Soap-Maker of Correggio, a story filled with darkness, deception, and a chilling reminder of the evil that can sometimes hide in plain sight. If you found this story as disturbing as we did, be sure to give us a thumbs up and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. What did you think of this terrifying case? Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. do check out our earlier videos on the screen.